How was your shopping, Jenny?
Oh, it was awesome. I bought some amazing stuff. This bag is also new.
It is very pretty.
Thanks, Julie. I also went to a bookstore in the mall and bought a few books which were on my list to read from a long time. One among them was also on personality development.
That's amazing. Jenny, while I was waiting for you, I was thinking about the many details of one's outer appearance and how we tend to neglect them.
You're right. And they all add up to our outward image, which is responsible for the impressions people make about us.
Jenny, learning from the gift box story, which talked about overall personality development, don't you think we need to work upon our inner self also?
Definitely, Julie. And that is why I bought this book. It talks about developing both one's outer self and inner self for an overall personality development. Only then a good and lasting impression can be created. Julie, by reading few chapters of this book, I understood that the first step to develop oneself from within is to discover who we are and how we perceive ourselves.
That sounds interesting.
And it truly is. There is a small activity which helps one to look within and realize our perceptions about ourselves. Jenny, why don't we do the activity now? Since you have already read about it, why not you help me out with the activity? Sounds like a great idea. Okay, I'll give you instructions as to what to do and then we will discuss about it.
Sure, I'm ready.
So, Julie, what you have to do is that you have to answer a question in 3 words. The question is, who am I? Ask this question to yourself and try to say 3 words which describe you.
Let me think. Who am I? Yes, I have the answer.
Then what are you waiting for? Say it, Julie.
Okay, so when I thought of the question, who am I? These are the 3 words which came to my mind. I am a student, a daughter, and a friend.
Good, Julie. Can you think of any other way to respond to the question? Maybe something related to your personality?
Well, I am sensitive, caring, and generous.
Great. Now let's compare the responses you gave. In your first response, you saw yourself as the roles you play in your life, which are being a student, a daughter, and a friend. This is a status-oriented approach to see oneself. In your second response, you perceived yourself according to what your values or qualities are. This approach is a value-oriented one. Different people see themselves from different points of view. Some focus more on their status and others focus more on their values. This mostly depends upon what stage in life one is going through. If you are more focused on building a career and establishing lasting relationships, then you tend to see yourself from a status-oriented approach.
Okay, thank you so much, Jenny, for explaining this to me. I had never pondered over the fact of understanding how I perceive myself. I've always given more attention to what other people think about me.
I understand that. But the ideal situation is to give equal attention to how you perceive yourself and how others perceive it. It is important that you discover your true self so that you are able to present your positive side and try to improve your negative side.
This activity was really helpful, Jenny. It worked as an eye-opener to me. And I hope this will also help me improve my attitude towards others.
You know what, Julie? There is a more detailed way of discovering oneself. A very famous model called the Johari window is an exercise which helps one to reflect within themselves. It acts as a window into our inner self.
Wow, I would love to learn about it.
Sure, let me help you understand about it in detail.